Hello and welcome to our first look at Tactical Breach Wizards. This is a turn-based, sort of. It is a squad-based breach game, is what I would describe it as. Similar to games like Door Knockers or Gunpoint, where you lead a team of wizards into special operative missions and try to break into locations, planning out your assault and then kind of pushing a button, letting it go, and seeing how it is. This is my very first look at it. So we're going to start a brand new game on default difficulty, and we're gonna get into some wizard stuff. The Jadosa Strait, a few years ago. WizTech, this is Mage Actual. We're in position, brief glitches, glyphs are hot. Zan, you're up. Trauma control charms engaged or snowfall wards in place. Let's do snowfall wards. Suppression aura online. Trauma control charms engaged. All right, what do you see in there? Foresight on the 3 Sprig Acolytes Softwood Silenced Mac 10s. She's got like a laser-sighted club, it looks like, but I think it's maybe a wand. You just think you're hot shit because you can like transcend time. That is why, yeah, that's correct. Shall we? Reach! Ooh, boom, boom. Left you an easy one, Zan. Wow, patronizing. Select your 3 bolt burst ability, then issue an order on the enemy to see them, to shoot them. Select to issue order. 3 bolt burst. Bada bing. Design, words, codes. Tom Francis. Make your way to the laptop. Find your laptop ability and use it. Objective complete. Click done, which is kind of behind me. I'm going to move myself just a smidge here so we can see everything going on. And now we're on to the next door. Kind of reminds me of Chimera Squadron. What's behind door number 2? 3 Sprigs and an Elder Shrub Lord with an M4. It's clear to you why we're hitting a Druid Mafia ship in the first place? High value target. They've got guns and they can do weird plant stuff. That's all I need to know. I guess we're not going to find out loitering in doorways. I'm good for 4 of them, but I'll let you feel useful. Breach. Bang. Bang. That was only 2? I'm letting you blossom. Move to the laptop. Shoot the enemy you can't take cover from. Zan can see 1 second into the future, foreseeing how any decision will play out. His abilities revolve around time and supporting his team. Liv is a legend in the Special Forces world. Her powers let her use a different time scale, eliminating threats before they can react. Take cover or you'll be shot at the end of your turn. End turn. Knock out all enemies. Use the laptop. Objectives complete. Okay, I'm learning. All right, what's next? 2 Sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. It is wearing a ghillie suit, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? It is, yeah. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach. Time powers. I love the advisor. When asked why all the enemies had special powers and I do not, I answered that I have the power to turn back time. Clearly meant saves coming. Time powers. Always good. Always solid choice. Enemy attacks. If none have valid plans, we skip this phase. So I can move here. I can burst this guy out the window. Use the laptop. And end the turn. Another enemy. A Shrub Lord Stonelock. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight. You tell me. Use the foresight button to find out whether Liv can dodge the shot. Foresee. You can rewind all the way back to the start of your turn. Try it now. You are here. Ah. Move close enough to the Shrub Lord that he targets you instead. All right, I'll take the hits. But you owe me a mending vial after this one. Foresee the outcome. That works. I mean, I might as well shoot him. Cool. I like how the ship is like springing up at like little bits. This is where they said they're holding the asset. You see them? They've got him bound and bagged. I don't like this. I bet he's not a fan either. Want to extract him, or should we sit around wringing our hands about it for 5 years? Sorry if I wasted 2 seconds foreseeing 80 different ways the hostage extraction could end with all of us dead. If any of your melodramatic fantasies come true, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. If you have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it. You just admit you could fail. Just indulging your insecurities. Reach! What the heck? Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. An extractor. If I do that, what happens? She disappears. And if I do that, they shoot the asset. Can't see anything. Tell me you saved the asset. I can't save them both. The hostage must survive. Well, okay. Move next to the hostage and blink them out. Vesker to Wiztac requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. I mean, we might as well shoot one guy. Love the Druid Mafia. I bet they deal in high quality weed. No shoot the hostage option, but Speed taught me shooting the hostage was always a viable option. I guess we didn't try to shoot the hostage. Act 1, the break. This is Tactical Breach Wizards, Shaker. Rushwater PD, the DSR, nowish. Let me get this straight. A notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene happens to be meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jen Kellen, P.I. Being near to locations is my passion. What's it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself in every missing person's case we investigate? I mean, you can try finding the people. I'm sorry if solid police work something it takes a little longer than witches' tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. People don't hire me when you're slow, they hire me when you've given up. From what I hear, people don't hire you much at all these days. Look, let me fail at my own pace. All right, so you hear a shot. You burst in with these breaching glyphs. You find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she'd put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets. It was more about her not getting the gun. And what happened? She got there first and I am dead now. Kellen. I got to it first. I love the sass. I know it's kind of overdone, but I always enjoy this kind of banter comedy. Me too, right? Like, there's good banter and there's bad banter. This is pretty fun banter. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point and ran. And you guys show up with the Traffic Warlock. What's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene and he put a 2-week status curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that thing disenchanted than what I got paid for the whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up. It's not worth the time to prosecute you. Next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Can you unhex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses. Take that up with Craft and Arcana Control. Well, did you get her? Can I talk to her? You can talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, you cannot. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here. You're welcome, by the way. Hey, did you know your station's on fire? You're too late to stop me, breach wizards. I don't know who you are. Oh, you're not Van Seskler, Navy Seer? Nope. My name's Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Oh, well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. Defenestrate the pyromancer. Defenestrate. Verb. Throw out the window. A blast of electrical energy that pushes the enemy but does no direct damage. Goodbye. Zone 1 of 6 cleared. Efficient, clean, and fast. Oh, it's Zan. I was just talking about you, Zan. What are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for... It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding this station. I served with Zan. I'll vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I give you the signal, right? 1 second on the clock. On your knees. Save Zan this turn. Officially love this. Chain a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. Well, I could definitely throw you out the window. Then you out the window. Thank you. Sorry it came to that. I don't know. They'll be fine. I cast snowfall wards on the windows. Use the laptop to open the door. Bada bing. Now we got 2 tactical breach wizards. Wasn't sure if I was going to like this to start with because of the style, but now I might need to wish list it. So far, pretty clean. Pretty good. All right. How you been? Terrible. Thank you. How about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through the station right now is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. You get medical with that? No. And it's becoming an issue. These guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here 25 to life. What are we going to see when we open this up? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer, try to put him through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. Really? How hard are you throwing? Sounds like you want to demonstrate. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach! Redeploy Zan. You could reposition wizards at the start of the level. Use the redeploy ability to move Zan to the breach position on the other door. Breach. First. Jen. Static blast. Zan. Laptop. I like how many people we get to throw out of doors and windows. Release date as well, 22nd of August. Nice. What does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. And who was that fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. I don't know who that is, but it's nice that he asked. All right. What's Liz's overall objective? I don't know. Who's she working for? I don't know. Reactor. Great. What's their objective? I don't know. And how long have you been on this investigation? I don't know. 3 months. Zan. I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. What does it pay? Nothing. I'm broke. Very competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at the files. Files. Yes, I will make some files. Another enforcer in bad news. No windows. Well, that rules out every strategy that I know. Not a comprehensive life plan. Don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. What do I do? Spectate? Deal. Breach? Breach! Set a trap for the enforcer. Predictive bolt. Use it to set a trap the enforcer will walk into. Aim a powerful trap in the direction with no enemy ahead. Prepare a shot in the future. You'll fire at the first enemy to cross this line and do 4 damage. You can't aim where an enemy already is because then it's not really predictive. Yeah, just shoot you for fun. That works. Heads up, reinforcements. We should put a ward on that door. Seal all reinforcement doors. 1 left. If you move here, can you predictive bolt this? No. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Take cover. Team has 1 action left. Foresee. Ah. Sealing a door is free and gains a mana. You don't need to seal doors that have no enemies left. Sealed. Done. Bada bang. The gameplay seems fine. Could be pretty good, but not amazed by it thus far. The banter is carrying the game. Yeah, so far banter, the quality of like animation, character design. I mean, if you've played one Breach game, I feel like you've sort of played them all. They just all have different sort of things about them. This one's all about throwing people out windows. A la gunpoint. Use the laptop to open the security door. We got a sharpshooter, a tracker. If you breach that, and you breach that, oh, you're gonna get overwatched, are you? Do we get 1 mana, like, per mission? Or how's that work? Bada boom. I don't know I need this at the end of every single mini part of the level. I could probably just use one right at the end, but... All right, this is it. The way out? No. You haven't been leading us out of here? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. We're in a police station. Both of us are resisting arrest while simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time. I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of that was on my radar. Yep. So where are we heading? The office lead us to the holding cells, and there's someone I need to talk to. Let it out. Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've had a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months, and 2 of them couldn't pay. Duran Rexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever, and today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head by a doctor. Continue ranting, vaguely aware that you might be oversharing, but unable to rein it in at this point. I'm too late to save him, and I'm too late to get paid. But I've got one last chance to find out why he died before what he did makes just me a fugitive or a prisoner, and if I don't take it, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. For a second, I forgot what it cost for you to save me back there. I won't forget again. I mean, I already did. Inside of an hour. My track record's not great, but I'll try. I've got your back. A mess. You ready? No, that's not gonna change. She's just like me, for real, for real. We should probably think about where to breach. I can lightning the 2 of them. Boom, boom, out the windows. I think I'm gonna have both of them actually breach this door. Oh. If you go here. It's not quite working like I hoped. That does make her safe, though. Can I just do that? Aha. Seal door. Take cover. Zan. Free bolt burst. Take cover. And turn. Static blast. Out the window. Get to the laptop. Use it. And we're through. My wish list on Steam is getting way too long, and it's all my fault. Totally have to play this game. This game's pretty good so far. I feel like we've played a couple stinker demos. but this one's pretty good. The Rushwater PD holding cells. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently rated by a spec ops team, one of whom can transcend time. Much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here. Obviously, I'd go through the appropriate legal channels with the right lawyers to take under 6 months. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. Fine. If you don't tell me, then we'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. The quality of the rescue may suffer. Okay. I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. Oh, lots of people in bubbles, including the fire guy. Complete. Avoid long-term consequences? Nah, maybe. I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks? Why did the best backup teams on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Dessa Banks, she may have pegged a mob doctor for the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she got shot. She just shot her patient in the head with a 45. If she's not a mob, she's definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. Why would Liv Kennedy want her? It's possible she's a great doctor and shooting her patients in the head before surgery was just kind of a power move. Your turn. What's the story with you and Liv? Ran an extraction on the Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years, I thought I got her killed. Then 6 months ago, she resurfaces, pulling brutal heists for a PMC. Don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. And who is she? Commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. You're dead before she knows what's coming for you. That seems overpowered. Served with her for 5 years on some nightmare messes, and I think Liv may be the most dangerous single combatant on the planet. Everyone who saw her works at it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Now she's not, and she works for Reactor. Private military, right? Who's hiring them? Private but huge, the 9th strongest military in the world. If you asked me yesterday, I would have said they're the DSR by another name. But if they're sending Liv to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed. If she's gone off books, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. If today was authorized ops, this could light the fuse for World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is going to lurch in ways I can't predict, and I'm a seer. All right, we got to make some files. I have a map. Perk points. +2 knockback if you use a point blank range. +1 target. Or +2 knockback to the final target. I mean, let's go +1 target on Chain Bolt, I think. And Zan, +1 damage. Or Predictive Bolt. If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. We'll go with use again. Missions. Freelance Witch. You already own all these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. You can replay old levels with new perks to get confidence goals you missed. Oh my god. Dress up. Oh, that's baller. Desert Camo. Dark Arts. Hedge Wizard. Urban Arcanist. Full leather jacket, or blackout. I like how glowy all the final stuff is. Well, this game rules. I got distracted watching this. My Manderlord run has suffered, but I have like 500 wood. Well, that's a perk. Is there another mission in the demo? A lovely condo, 48 minutes away. Well, I guess we'll have to take a peek. This is your safe house. It's cute. It's Mama's place. She's at bingo. Here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, like 40 meters of red string. She might actually be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around. How does this work? You drag strings behind us to prove that we're friends. Okay. Drag old friends. Likes complicated cases, good filing systems, skulls of every kind. My cat Daryl, not mutual. Dislikes Steve Clark, the Traffic Warlock, the Rushwater Police, and loose ends. Scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. I hate writing bios. I'm a storm witch, a private investigator, and a legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people, and cops couldn't, but it doesn't pay well and work is drying up. These notes are smaller than I realized. Zan sounds serious, and I think I can help, or so off I go. Naval history, Moz spiced apricots, friends succeeding, assault staves. Dislikes memory tests, decisions, dairy, being dashed about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support, backgammon. Xanon is, what the hell, Jen? Xan is an extremely old retired special force operative who can see the future. He can only see 1 second into the future, but in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. He used to serve under Liz Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she got lost in action. Now she's back with a violent unknown agenda. Xan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is or how to counteract her powers. Old friends. Served under Liv Kennedy. Acting quietly, quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Weaknesses, slowness, stowerness, a town in Norland. Hobbies, dodgeball, don't play her at this. Bloody knuckles, don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint, don't race her at this. DSR Navy star covert operative, able to move on a different time scale, rendering her actions effectively instant. It's absolute bull. She vanished on the last official op with Xan and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of Special Forces wizards, cutting a bloody path through a powder keg in southeastern geopolitics like a bull in a house of cards. You led a strike on Rushwater PD. Special Forces wizards, led by Liz Kennedy, killing 14, busting out Dessa Banks. Xan arrived hot on their tail, arguably too hot. I heroically rescued him, too much, but we got out of this alive and we're not popular in the DSR. Ask Xan for his input. Dessa Banks, mob doctor, we're not sure. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon, but dropped off the grid a few years ago and now is a mob doctor. And then Reactor, one of the biggest and by far most effective private military outfits in the world. For years, Reactor have done the DSLR's dirty work, but now that they've hit a police station, they've bitten off the hand that feeds them. You employ Liv Kennedy, who abducted Dessa Banks. That makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details. Jen has no mouth. That's correct. I think none of them have mouths. Oh, wow. The map is pretty big. All right. We have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, I settled to where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Give me 6 snoot bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location within 3 meters. I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. The cops would have taken her blood when they booked her, part of standard DNA. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff. It's heavily guarded, but I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the cluster mess at Rushwater, I bet I could just ask him. They heard. Stonecliff evidence where Jen knows a guy. Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient. Confidence goals. There are optional extra goals that boost the wizard confidence. As in life, confidence is only needed to wear more daring outfits. Try for them, but don't stress it. You can always come back on them later with new perks you've unlocked. They vary each level. Mouse over them to find out what they are this time. Finish with all team members at full health and defenestrate 2 hostiles with a Gale grenade. Knocks back all adjacent targets. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. If you go here. Okay. You could go here. First him. You could take cover from him. You can just zap him. I could have chain bolted, but kind of feels like what's the point? Right, they have more people coming in. Static blast into him. That's kind of fun. Run up, seal the door. 3 blast into him. Knocked out. 1 of 3 clear. Confidence. Everyone's feeling good. Bada bang. I like this confidence system. Fun little challenges. What are we looking for? A blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder. Her file will tell us where they're storing it. Grab every blue file I see. Unless your brain lets you read them instantly. I can do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. Doesn't sound like it's going to do it. Breach? Breach. Grenadier. Launches grenades that explode in the 4C phase. Well, that doesn't sound great for us. I'm going to redeploy you here. If I put you here, seal that door. Does this do damage? Oh, it does not. I understand. I understand. Do I understand? 1 knockback. I don't understand. Will that push him far enough? It won't. So this would mean that Zan needs to breach. Time boost. Throw at an ally to give them an extra action. Oh. Grab intel. Blast him. And the turn. Oh, there's another guy down there. I see. This guy goes here. He can 3-round burst this dweeb. He actually can't see him. You can go there, static blast this sweep for 1, and then take cover. Oh, they keep putting out guys, I understand. That'll kill both of them. Then you move here, seal this door, 3-round burst this guy. Jen says, deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. I'm not sure that was a possible one to do. Christy, good afternoon. Hello. Welcome to Breach Wizards. Tactical Breach Wizards. Nope. Where are you going? Both these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem. But you get shot the moment you walk through that door. Oh, good note. Let me breach first. I can take care of it from my side. That is correct. Zan, use predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. Aim in the direction with no enemy ahead to prepare to fire a shot in the future. You'll fire at the first enemy to cross that line. Oh, I understand. You have to do a predictive bolt and then push somebody into it. Or, alternatively, if I was to open this door, that would also work. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. That one might be a little bit trickier. This guy actually can't get to the door. But if you were to breach that, okay, I think, grab that intel. If I breach this door and I chain bolt this guy, and that guy, no. Ah, yes, actually, that could work. If I do that guy, and this guy, and then throw a Gale grenade. Ah, it's only knockback 1? I can kill all these guys in 1 turn. Aha. Ha-ha. I just have to give her extra actions. Hold on, hold on. Him. That defenestrates 2. 3. And then this guy's stuck. I mean, there's clearly got to be a way to do this. This guy doesn't really need to open this door. You can't hit him with that? It really looks like you could. You can hit him with that. Okay, so that should work. If we do that and time boost her, then she can grab the intel, breach, go, chain bolt, chain bolt, chain bolt, chain bolt. Time boost. Static blast. Beauty. Sure. Breach. Line up. I feel like I'm better off waiting to hold this until at least my other wizard is in position. It was frustratingly has to take an entire other turn to get there. Breach, breach. And we got boom, boom, boom. I didn't really need to wait for this, did I? This guy runs forward. You're going to seal the door. You're going to blast this dweeb. And you're going to run all the way back here and get this intel. Then run all the way back here and use the laptop. Okay, cool. Word defenestrate's never used enough? Yeah, I know, right? This game certainly is all about the defenestration. Banks between Jubba and Hiddlesbottom. We've all found ourselves there. Says her blood's in fridge 5, room 304. 1 floor up. Let's go. You brought the newt bones? Don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones. All right, where is she? She is about 100 meters east. Did you perform the spell 100 times too small? Nope, she's in the next building. Controlled substances, I think. Why would they break her out of one police station to take her to another? I don't know. Want to go find out? After I realign some time crystals. Yes. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yup. Every seizure in the DSR ends up here. All right, Bori, light it up. All will burn in very mild fire. I should have to take this from a traffic cop. Oh, this is the traffic cop. A traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. I'd like to see you untangle the M6 Spaghetti Junction with some lukewarm flames. Much as I love to hear where the clash of the intellectual titans goes, we have a ride to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Boris, bring Banks. That exchange raised a lot more questions than it answers. That was the fire guy I was telling you about. I remember him now. So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy who's permanently on fire? You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. All right, who is he? Bori Kesh, the less lethal pyromancer. His flames are like quite hot, but not fire hot. Like you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. Why are they burning mana? Not for the smell. Why do they even have this much mana? They're supposed to destroy all this every month. I've heard the state's stockpiling it to the QT. No one has a military use for it, but they're all scared someone's going to find it. You look like you want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? That's Steve. Traffic Warlock. I keep running into him on my cases, and I always forget he's a slimy prick. Wow, Jen. It fucked Steve. Can we take him? How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Let's see if that cuts it. A lot of doors. Crush Hour sends forth a spectral motorcade of ghost riders that hits everyone in the red zone, then returns to the underworld, pending traffic conditions on the 7th Circle Junction. Finish with all team members at full health. Defenestrate Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. Well, 3. Oh, interesting. That changed his Traffic Warlock circle. How far back could I push him? Could I get him all the way to that window, I wonder? That did not move him. But it said it would. Probably going to be cops coming through these doors, I'm just realizing. Aha! Of course, he also moves. That makes sense. Hard to get into the corner. Can you go there? Go here. Seal that door. 3-round burst that dweeb. Avoid the spectral cars. Jen, you can move up. Seal this door. Grab this intel. Blast that dweeb. Obviously, I just wanted to defenestrate him. But no reason not to shoot him. One of these guys. Actually, I could just predictive bolt him. If I shoot you and then static blast you. See you later, dweeb. Then I can just do that. Bada boom. Bada bing. Everybody knocked out. I like how we knock out people, we don't kill them. Steal a murderer's blood. Use it to track them down. Defeat Steve Clark, police warlock in combat. In conversation. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examinationing to do in the days and weeks to come. Didn't like that. I love that we take the subway home. Like, we could fly on a broom, but we're like, no, we're taking the subway. Steve was a jerk, but he was actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New low. You know what? I got no idea where next. I kind of thought you were going to take the driver's seat on this investigation. I was, but then we sort of finished the satisfying chunk of it and my brain went blank. It's like I ran out of stuff. Yeah, my foresight's drawn a blank too. I think it's demo syndrome. Is there a cure? Usually you pay an incredibly reasonable price and the varied and satisfying experiences you are about to have all come rushing back. If they're ready, of course. But I don't think they'd be dumb enough to put extra work into a demo of something you can't even buy yet. Of course. You've seen this before? Yeah, Buddy got deployed to the Battlefield 2 demo straight out of training. Last I heard, he's still in there capturing the same damn flags. Awful. Well, at least it's multiplayer. You're accepting this kind of fast. Are you sure we're not just fried from a series of fun but mildly traumatic events in a short space of time? That was my thought too, but then I saw the flyer right here. Oh. Wait. What the hell is this? Ba-ba-ba-bow! This is a very good way to do a demo. Your face will physically melt as you carefully click on 5 unique wizards and make them do your biddings. Hacking turrets. Your relationships will suffer for the 8 to 10 hours it takes to complete the campaign, but a bit longer if you do the challenge missions. You might literally die when you scratch and sniff these 3 enchanted screenshots TM to hallucinate playing the full game features. We didn't check it safe. Coming to a Microsoft Windows personal computer later this year. I can defenestrate myself? This doesn't seem like a situation I would get myself into. We boxed you in. Did you though? This isn't even movable cover. Have one turn of fun with Jen's broom breach ability. Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter the room from any other window. I mean, any other window? Cool. Oh man, I can just keep using this ability? Stable? No knockback. Saturating fire? Uh-oh. Owie. Cool. Cool. Can we try hacking turrets? Obviously, I gotta try all this. Does the red barrel explode? That's a good question. This seems stacked against us. It's fine. The control terminals are all right here and logged in. Wait, what? Have one turn of fun using terminals to hack turrets. Can't believe I'm hallucinating about programming. Can I also defenestrate a few people? I don't know why I couldn't shoot that guy. Oh, the turret. Static blast would kill him. Oh, he's behind cover. Basically, I took the wrong turret. It's okay. I like that I'm still unlocking confidence. Shield slam your foes. Who are you? I'm not narratively relevant yet. All right, I'll back you up anyway. We can find out why later. Have one fun with Dal's charge ability. Have Dal deal a total of 12 knockback. I mean, it's got to be against this guy, right? Throw riot block, charge, center slam. Swap person with anyone you can see. Throw a low barricade that blocks movement and can be used as cover. Does a lot of damage. Hear me out. Swap. Throw riot block. A low barricade that blocks movement and can be used as cover. Is this not a riot block? Oh, that must be. Oh. Interesting. Deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. Wow. I want to charge this guy, but I feel like I have to be within range of this guy to do it. Now I can move. Does extra damage to things it's knocked into. Oh, does extra damage to things knocked into it. You're meant to do a total of 12 knockback damage, which means I'm just meant to charge this guy as well. And then time boost him. And then charge this guy. And then I guess as these guys aren't dead, you know, they're not going to kill me. They can't really run into me in time. Will they move at all? Deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. Swap and shoot the barrel. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. We got the block down. We charge into this guy. We time boost. We time boost. We charge into this guy. That's still not 12 damage done. Now that's 12 damage done. To push it in that direction. And then how do I get him to move? Because he won't come into cover here. Enemy already there. All right, the puzzle of this game is starting to get pretty vicious. Pretty sure you can't complete the objectives in this mission. In an earlier beta, I had skill point pickups that aren't there anymore. Interesting. Okay. He doesn't need to swap. No, honestly, I have no idea. Move, shoot, swap, predictive shot. Predictive shot Dal and then swap the enemy. That's dope. I would never have thought of that. Swapping enemies is very fun. Very Jujutsu Kaisen. Awesome. For sure, this game's going on the wish list. 100%. This game is great. I really enjoyed it. Absolute good quality. If you want to check it out, it's on the Steam Next Fest demo right now. You can play through this demo as well, see if you like it. And then it comes out in, I think somebody said August 22nd. So thank you for joining us for our first look at Tactical Breach Wizards.